tries not to laugh. Paul, what are we doing today?
We are going to Guruk to receive the first part of the knee pads delivery.
Indeed we are.
Yep, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm going to try and make my first set of knee pads.
It's Paul's first trip to Europe. It's old skill.
We're in Vicky's shed, Vicky's dad's shed. Is that right?
It is indeed.
Yep.
We are assembling some knee pads today, and this is the first time Paul's ever assembled a set of knee pads, because I've been assembling them with my mum up until now, so
I apologise to whoever gets my set of knee pads.
Showing Paul the ways of assembly. How are you finding knee pad assembly, Paul?
Filming me at my most paranoid time.
He's dealing with the detail, the stress.
That's alright, that's fine.
The pressure is on. You're too tall to fit in the frame.
I know. They work.
We are in my dad's workshop, where we have half cleared a room for storing stock. Paul? Paul's having a bromance with Dickie.
What?
FaceTiming.
Where's Vicky's car here? We were confused.
I think there's
Yep.
nothing.
Yeah. We've got 525 sets of knee pads here. So,
Like, I said,
no, we need to assemble them. Yeah. So it's for the technician.
It's 100% a bromance blooming here, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
A definite bromance blossoming.
there is. It's already blossomed. It's nearly at fruition.
I'm not sure what
It's
Elaine would
almost in
say of
bloom.
this.
Oh, she'll be fine about it. She knows already. I've told her, I've warned her.
Sorry, Elaine. These are going to be going into Homebase, and we are sitting assembling them, which is actually quite a crazy thought. Considering we both actually work for Homebase as well, it's quite a strange thought. It would be funny.
Usually we're on the receiving end.
Yeah. So, Paul, what do you think a retail order means moving forwards?
I think people are going to get to go into a store, try them out. They're going to be on their website. It's going to be huge.
I think the main thing is because people are asking to like be able to go in somewhere and see them and try
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
And,
We
like,
can now say.
physically like touch them and feel them.
Yeah.
Like having a retail order. It's going to be quite phenomenal from that value, because then we can just say they're in Homebase, go and try them out.
They've now got the option of online or offline.
Yeah. Do you know, I was working a shift in Homebase, this was like a good few months ago now, and I was like changing over costs on an end, and this guy came up to me and he was like, "Excuse me, you sell knee pads?" And I just like burst out laughing, and he just looked at me like I'm a total weirdo, and he was like, "Why are you laughing?" And I was like, "Oh, such a long story." And then my like store manager walked past me, and I was like, "This guy wants to know if I sell knee pads," and he just burst out laughing as well. And the customer just looked a bit confused, and then I gave him the full story as to why we were laughing, and he also found it quite funny. He left us the website details.
Did
Yeah.
Did you get his name though?
No.
You could have bought it.
Maybe.
If he's out there, we'll find him.
Yeah, if that customer is out there, the one that stopped me in Homebase and asked me if I sell knee pads,
Get in touch.
please do get in touch. So we're going to assemble knee pads again today, but what just happened?
Well, I slipped in, didn't I? That's my usual
Left
thing.
is probably easier actually.
My alarm was set at 8, and I was like, right, I can close my...
What's he doing?
Don't know.
Oh, U-turn.
I can close my eyes. It's fine, I've got time, I don't need to be yours until 9. Having this weird dream, and then I opened my eyes and I was like, oh no, I've done it again. It was 9:30. Oh.
So good. We are now loading up the cars to take all the components down to my house where we will assemble them. My dad's workshop. For our video blog. This is the assembly team.
Having a lunch?
Yes. Lorna, well, Scott has actually made us up some bacon rolls, and no, is there bacon there?
No.
No. Slice rolls,
Slice and egg and
egg rolls, and I've got my soup. So we have just finished a very long day of assembling knee pads. Very, very long. We have literally been assembling knee pads all day, non-stop. Well, we stopped for like 20 minutes to have lunch, but now we're eating whispers because we eat a wee chocolate boost.
Mine's gone.
Paul inhaled his, it's gone. It's been a long, tiring day. But my mum also came to help us, which was really nice of her, and really, really helpful.
Lorna's a star.
She is. She's a star. So Paul, how was your first like proper full day assembling knee pads?
It was good. Definitely improving speed wise, and it actually makes you appreciate
Going right.
the effort. The effort that's put into
And then we're going right again.
making. The effort that's put into making a setup for the knee pads.
What effort?
Lot of effort.
And
We do it by hand. It's not some
We even
company
package
that do
them
it.
up by hand.
Package them up.
Yeah, we ship them. We even take them to the post office
Yep.
ourselves.
So that's what you have to do.
Get it going.
So,
So
aye, happy days.
another few days of this, and then we should have plenty of stock, and we can get back to focusing on sales and marketing. Morning. It is 6:30. I've been really quiet, so I don't wake anybody else up. I'm just waiting on Paul coming to pick me up, and then we're going to go and assemble some more knee pads. So we were assembling till quite late last night, and up early today, going to just blast through it and hopefully have all the stock done and ready to go by Friday, so that over the weekend we can just chill and relax, and then get the stock picked up on Wednesday to head off to Homebase for the Friday. Woo. So I am at my dad's work doing this part of the assembly and waiting on a delivery, while Paul is also at my house putting the foam pads onto the base plates and also waiting on a delivery. Basically because we've got 2 deliveries arriving and they're both going to different places, so we both had to split up. So I am up in my dad's work on my own doing this continuously for the next couple of hours, and Paul's at home putting foam pads onto the base plates.
The sun is out. I've got my cold water. Am I sitting outside in the sun? No. I'm sitting in Vicky's garden shed, because look what we're doing here. Right. Still assembling knee pads. Still.
It's got to be done, so just power through, get it done. Yeah, we arrived here at just after 7:30. We worked last night until I think it was about 8:30. So it's been a long couple of days, but we're just powering through and trying to get this done. And
we're almost done. We've got the foam pads getting nice and curved. We've got the glue on all the pads. We've got everything together. Now it's just a case of attaching the foam pads to the knee pads, packaging them up, and then they're ready to go. They should all be done by Friday. Fingers crossed. So, yeah, I've had about 4 hours sleep. This is why I feel quite tired and might not have any energy.
"4 hours later."
But yeah, Vicky's down at her dad's workshop. They've just had the delivery of the new printed packaging.
We've just had a delivery of the packaging for the Homebase order, which I'm going to go and get. There we go, 1 pallet of cardboard boxes for the Homebase order, and we've got the other pallet arriving tomorrow. Exciting stuff.
Which looks pretty nice, I must say.
Look at these. Oh, it's amazing. In the excitement, I may have just cut my arm with this very sharp blade. So I'm just going to go and clean this. But there you go. Truth that blood, sweat and tears does actually go into making this order happen.
Bye. I've got all this to deal with.
So we have just had a fantastic high of these boxes being delivered, which do look incredible, and I'm really happy with it. But I've just gone to try and fit them into the shipping boxes, which are these. But as you will see, they're not fitting. So I don't have any shipping boxes, which is quite stressful. I'm feeling a little bit stressed about it. Thankfully we do still have a week before we have to ship these out, so hopefully we can get some more delivered very quickly, hopefully, and everything will come together. But it's a little bit stressful, but it's happened, so we just have to deal with it and and get on with it. But on the positive side, we do have some fantastic like display boxes that do look really cool, and are going to look really good on a shelf. It's just the shipping cartons that are the wrong size, and we're going to have to sort that. So, spanner thrown in the works, everything was going so smoothly, but we do still have a week to get it sorted, and I'm sure that we will get it sorted.
But yeah, it's been fun. I'm looking forward to getting these knee pads shipped off because I can't assemble any more knee pads. I'm done. Sorry Vicky, that's me. No more knee pads. See you later.
Day 27. We're still assembling knee pads. No, I'm kidding on, it's not 27 days. It's more like 5.
Feels like it.
But it does feel like 27 days of constantly in this garage assembling knee pads. But everything going well, hopefully this will be the last day of assembling, and then we should have 2 pallets ready to go. We might be finished.
Might be.
Might be. Might
I forgot that was a glass table.
Just a few boxes. It's delivery time again. Another pallet. And there's Paul. Well, we didn't get them finished yet. We've got 150 totally boxed up and on a pallet and all good to go. And then we've got all the stock there, we just need to box it. So another half day.
Yeah, we're nearly there.
Nearly there.
Almost.
I'm feeling optimistic we can get it done in half a day on Monday. Monday morning.
Definitely.
Sorted and then picked up.
Boxes are easy to put together. Put the boxes inside the boxes, tape up the boxes,
So
stack the boxes on top of boxes, top of the pallet.
yeah. And then tomorrow I will book the delivery to get picked up on the Wednesday. So I'm going to put in my card details for this Homebase delivery for the pallets. I have the fear. It's a big moment, Paul.
This is finally getting the knee pads.
No, I'm okay, thanks. I'm okay. It's done, I think. It's done. It's booked. They're being picked up on Tuesday and they're being delivered on Friday to Homebase. It is Monday. Our stock gets picked up tomorrow. We are going down to Gourock today to hopefully finish putting the rest of the stock on a pallet. It is 6:30 and I'm just waiting on Paul coming to pick me up, and then hopefully the plan is get it all stacked up on a pallet by lunchtime, go and get lunch, down to my house, print off all the labels, back up to my dad's work, stick all the labels on it, shrink wrap it, and it should be all good to go. Fingers crossed. We're gonna get these pallets done today, hopefully get them finished and get them on their way. We're almost there. Second pallet. Knee pads ready to go. Almost done. We have packaged up all the ones that we had assembled, but we have now realised that we are about 20-25 sets short. So we're going to jump down to my house, assemble some more, go back up, put them on the pallet. But yeah, these pallets are looking pretty decent, so they are. Quite proud of that. Back assembling more knee pads because it turns out we didn't have enough stock. We're on the home straight. Last of the knee pads in the back of the car. Last trip up to my dad's work, hopefully.
Finally, Homebase, I hope you accept these with open arms.
Yeah.
And appreciate that there is actually blood, sweat and tears, actual blood.
Definitely. Definitely. And we recruited my mum to help again. Mum smile. She doesn't like being on camera. But all we have to do is put all these labels on all of these boxes, shrink wrap them, and then they are good to go. Paul is loving life.
Just think twice before taking a bite out of that cake that you found.
7:30 PM. Still here. Still assembling. Still sticking stickers on boxes. Look, it's my latest recruit. She's a good mum, so she is. It's done. It's finished. I am absolutely knackered. It is now 10:15 and that's the pallets finally finished. Now getting picked up tomorrow morning and off they go to Homebase. And I'm absolutely knackered. Like, my hands are in actual like agony from assembling like so much and just like pushing herself so much over the last couple of days. Look, I've even got a blister on the end of my finger somehow. I have no idea even how that's happened, but yeah, they're done. They're all good. They're finished. They are going to be loaded into a wagon tomorrow and on their way to Homebase, and it's all been worth it. Because in a couple of hopefully weeks time we'll be able to walk into a store and see the product on the shelf. It's just going to be really, really cool. So I'm just going to print off the labels, and then I want to go and chill and relax for a couple of hours and get some sleep, and then up nice and early and go and get the delivery sorted tomorrow. But it's been a really tough couple of days, and I have to say my mum and dad have been absolutely phenomenal in helping us get this order together, especially my mum. My mum has been amazing. She's been going to work during the day and then coming in at night and helping us, and we would not have got it done without the help and support of my mum, so thank you very much, Mum. Well, this is it. This is D-Day. I'm currently waiting on the wagon coming to pick these up. Farewell, Kneepads. That's it. Stock's gone. It's gone. On its way to Homebase. That's pretty cool. I'm sitting around the back garden now in my mum and dad's house, drinking fresh orange and lemonade. Probably should be something a little bit stronger, but it is 11 AM, so maybe not quite appropriate. But it's done. It feels like the relief that you get when you submit a hand in, like in uni, if you had a deadline, then you had a hand in during that deadline. This is what it feels like when you submit that and then you just go, like, it's done, it's finally done. So much relief. But yeah, it's Paul's birthday today, so he's off enjoying himself, and I went and waited for the delivery driver to come pick up the pallet. And it's going. It's actually going. It's crazy. But a massive thank you to Paul, firstly, who's gone above and beyond to help and get this done, and also to my mum and dad, and Susie as well, who also gave up a weekend to come and help us get back on track when we were running a little bit behind with the order. So a massive thank you to all four of them for helping out, and especially to my mum, because as I said last night, she really saved the day last night, stepped in, got the job done, gave us that kind of final push over the last fence to get it done and finished. So next part of the journey is to wait until they're in stores, and then we will go and see them, which will be amazing.